Atlantis, using the tough love approach, going to make 20 spins, and this is going to take a while. I hope you're looking forward to it. Yes, I am at Atlantis. And let's get started here. I'm going to do my usual displays of what spin am I on, the initial bankroll, the current bankroll, total wins so far, profit and loss. But I'm adding a new graph. Well, I did this once before. I added a graph, but now I'm trying to make it a little bit better and easier to read. So as we go from spin to spin, I'll show you the profit and loss for for the whole run. Now, you may find this as interesting as I did, but that's more towards the end of the video once we have accumulated a bunch of runs. So let's just keep going. We're on spin number 8. I've only won 10 cents. That would have been my taste. But this is a tough love approach, so we're continuing. As you know, I did the 5 spin method to find this machine. Okay, so here we are on spin number 10 and had a $32.25 win. So it begins to get interesting in the chart as you'll watch the profit and loss shoot up. See? And so that's what we're looking at here. And so as this continues, I want, do you play this machine? Please comment below if you play quick hit slot machines, and if you have had a good time playing them, if it's been profitable for you, please comment below. So we're going to continue with the spins. We're now up to 16, and we're going to have to make a decision in 3 more spins about whether we should continue, make the tough love decision. And when we do that, let's see, how are we doing? We are profitable, so I am going to continue with another 30 spins to bring it up to 50 total. So let's keep going. And lots of wilds in this one. Okay, small win. Somebody commented rather rudely that, of course, you don't get that win, and you just saw the inch up on the firecrackers, but that blue one went almost the entire thing and hit. So that person was correct in that it is just an illusion. Something to keep people interested in playing and think we're almost there. It's like the old three-reel machines. Have you played those? I mean, I started on them and I missed them terribly, but now we're in a bonus round. And I think that's, it's a fine thing to have these high animation, large screens. But remember when it used to be like the #1 jackpot symbol in the first reel, second reel, and then it just missed the third reel? Remember that excitement? That used to be all the excitement there was. Now they've got all kinds of animation, which is what do I tell people during the live streams? I've had over 200 live streams for this channel. Change is a constant. So that we had another win. I want you to begin to notice it's about 15 wins separated. No wins for about 15 wins, and then there's a big win, and then another 15 wins, and then maybe 1 or 2 just now. So let's keep an eye on that pattern, because drawing this graph, I'm seeing stuff, man. I'm seeing stuff, and I think you can see that too. We don't make these graphs as we are playing. We just sort of use our intuition on what's happening. And whether we should stay or not. But when we get to the end, I'll have a brief discussion about what the patterns look like. So again, how many firecrackers are lit is just an illusion. It could have none and hit. No big deal. We all have become to expect that. And let's keep going. So if we look at the graph on the side and the spacing right there, that's when we would expect a win. We got a small one. A couple of small ones. Yeah, I suppose I should have made the letters not white but yellow so that I could have my school colors from the University of Michigan. Not that they would perhaps appreciate that. I'd done that before with another university that I hadn't attended, and they got a little upset with one of my website articles. I have a website, by the way, and a podcast, and a book on Amazon. Yeah. But these days I am doing demo videos because that is what you want, but also what you need. So when I do my 5-spin videos, 5-spin method surveys, assessments of casinos, and I walk out with money, shocker ending. Oh, look at all those 7s. $5.45. So are you beginning to see the regular spacing on the wins? And then something later in the video, something else will start to happen, which I'll point out. And it's just like the psychology of playing these games, and they're trying to manipulate your feelings. But we'll see that in a little while. Or I'll point it out, and maybe you'll see it as well as I have. So up to spin 69. So we did the tough love decision at 20. Profitable, and so continuing, and then another 30 to bring it up to 50, profitable at 50, so continue. But the tough love approach only goes to 100, after which I say you're on your own. You know, what your decision whether to stay or not. So I'll wait 25 more spins before I tell you what happens. Okay, see, there's a $20 win. Oh, look how it's spaced. It's just about the right location. I just find these graphs fascinating. I'm not sure how crazy you are about them. Comment below if you want the graphs, because if they're just a distraction, I think there's something we can learn from them, but maybe not. Oh, look at all those quick hits for $2.50. I keep on saying quick hits, but it's actually quick hit. This is also a Link slot machine. A couple of wilds. Okay, so total wins so far are $91, $92. Our profit at the moment is $27, $28. We're coming up on 100 bets before we make the tough love decision. Let's see what it's going to be. Basically, you know, you don't want to consider, well, I feel like I could win. No. Are you winning? That's the decision. Tough love, man. Look at those wilds for $1.08. $97, $98, $99, and that's $100. So we are $20 profitable. So I'm going to continue on, but I'm not going to say up to some number of spins. You're released, and make your own decisions after a tough love decision at 20, at 50, at 100. After that, well, you've made it that far. I just want to continue and see what happens. I could have left with a $20 profit at 100 spins. You decide. Sometimes I'll stop. Sometimes I won't. It's not a feeling about the machine. It's a couple of things going on in the casino. I like to listen carefully to, are people winning or not? But you can see that this is like a lot of spins with very minor wins. or none. And so, I think it comes out to like 15 times, 3 or 4 times. Let's see when we get our next decent win. If we get another win. Yeah, it's just been downhill from $30, a little more than $30 profit. So there was a small win there. And then we're back to not winning little or nothing. So at 133 spins times 75 cents, 134 really, that would be $100, just over. So we have cycled our bankroll once. If you are a big into getting reward points on your Players Club card, that is valuable to you. To a winning machine for rewards points is one where you don't lose money, where you bankroll cycle. So we did get a fairly decent win, but that was after like 4 interviews of 15 bets each, where we didn't win much of anything. But now we're kind of back on it. 15 wins and then a hit, 15 wins and a hit. Or rather 15 bets and a hit, 15 bets and a hit. Couple of wilds. Barely noticeable jump. So look at this graph as though you're the casino, you're the game designer. Not that they have impact on the odds. That's a different group entirely. But you can see how 15 bets, decent win, 15 bets, decent win, 15 bets, minor win, 15 bets, a minor win, 15 bets, a big win, and then 15, 15, 15, 15 for like 60 bets and nothing, and then a small win, and then 15 after that. So but now we're kind of like every little while, and I think you'll see more of this, is just it's a little win, a very little win, just to keep our interest. I mean, if you look at this from the point of view of a psychologist, it's like, well, you want to get them to stay on the machine, but after they've been on the machine for a while, run a test of 60 bets and they didn't win anything or very little. And then after that, they kind of own you. I'm just pointing this stuff out. Yeah. If you're going to leave, you would have left. And so they're like, okay, we'll just give them occasional small win, make it seem as though they're making money while they are losing money, and the casino is making money. While we are losing money and the casino is making money. Does anybody else see this as well? It seems pretty obvious. I mean, I love graphs, and the graphs really are very, very revealing. So there's one firecracker left on the green, and the red and the purple is got a few left, like maybe 10. Yep. Didn't gain any red firecrackers on that one, despite 2 of them going off. Yep. 47-cent win. That's what we're seeing now. 2 more there. Didn't get a single firecracker. Yeah. Yeah. And we're well past 100 bets. What? 178. 50-cent win. Nope. No firecrackers lit up with 3 of those rockets. 2 more there, 2 more there. I think we might have got 1 firecracker there. Yeah, there was a minor win. I really enjoyed playing this machine. $4.50. We had one of those about 15 bets ago. Oh, got a couple of, one firecracker, maybe two. See if any of those rockets work. Nope. I mean, we have to get to all of them lit to get the bonus round, but any of these rockets, one of them could zip the whole thing right up and activate the bonus round. It's not close or anything. Just I want you to be knowledgeable about playing your wins, playing slot machines. That's what I'm all about. So you can see we've had quite a few like small wins, but we're steadily decreasing in our profit loss. In fact, we're below the lowest we got there right at the beginning. We're almost at minus 10, and now we're what, minus 11. Yep. Only one firecracker left on each of the 3 bonus rounds, and what do you think, we're going to get it? No. But we'll keep on betting to enjoy this and share stuff. Yeah, just lots of small wins now. Oh, if you ever want to know if there's going to be a, if it's going to light up, when you firecrackers fly off, you can just hit the bet button, and if it goes on to the next bet, you don't have to wait for the results of the bonus round if it's going to engage, because you can't bet the next bet if it's going to engage. But if it isn't going to engage, then when you try to press the bet, it just moves on to the next bet. They'll be happy to take your money. Lots of little wins. Lots of little wins. That's what I wanted to point out, which I'll dig a little deeper in a few minutes. Less, actually. Okay, small wins. Okay, 229. One more bet, is that right? Yes. So again, all 3 bonus rounds are in their last firecracker. They've been that way for 10, 15 bets. Some of them longer, one of them longer. And it's just meaningless. But, you know, it does create excitement. And what I want to show you is this graph where we're looking at kind of what happened over this length of time. Regular interviews at the beginning, then there was like a long 15 bet session where nothing happened for 4 of those sessions for 60 bets. Then it kind of came back a little bit, and after that it was just small wins, small wins, small wins. If you're a psychologist and you're looking at that, this is how you get people to stick around. So if you enjoyed that, please watch this video. I highly recommend this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.